Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. So here we are again with our gorgeous Valentina girl, back to normal, back to reality, doing her thing, going too fast, just kidding. So she's here, she's kind of doing her thing, her morning routine, just kind of taking it all in, living in her another tiny little house. And something I think about Valentina is that she does like this house and how well designed it is, organized, all that stuff. But I think soon she's gonna have to get more of a bigger house, because even though she may love this house and love how it's designed, because this artist really did do the best in the world, I do think that she would like to have a little bit more room, because she's very big on, entertaining people, and kind of being able to do all of that stuff. So I'm gonna have her actually not make breakfast because it's just gonna take way too freaking long, and she has work in like 10 minutes. So hopefully she's able to kind of put up her bed, and then maybe we can grab a quick meal at work from the vending machine. I know that kind of sucks, but I definitely think that that's something she might need to do and go ahead and kind of perform. So we're gonna go ahead and join on her day at work. So she's, she's putting the gloves back on, she's putting her hair up, she's ready to kind of see if she's really into this career, and maybe, who knows, maybe she is, maybe she's down for this whole being a doctor and putting in all the hard hours and all that stuff. So who knows? Y también, we didn't go back to college, we didn't do too much, so maybe she just kind of wants to, she's just trying to figure it all out. So I'm totally good and totally okay with all of that stuff. So we're gonna go ahead over here, and we're going to kind of examine, check a patient's ears. Okay, so let's see, I guess all of these kids are, or all of these people have already kind of been checked and looked over. How about we just go ahead and treat the patient then, and kind of get some new patients in here, so that we can kind of get this all started and stuff. So let's see, what does it say? This says, one with the remote, getting a Murphy bed away. A remote control is an extension of a body, spirit, and soul. That's definitely one way to look at things. I'm not 100% sure if that's how I would look at things, but fine by me. So we're going to go ahead and kind of research the health reports online. We did go ahead and cure a patient because, we kind of have to have these beds a little bit more empty, so we're able to kind of check for any new patients that should be coming in. We are going to go ahead and do some research of the health reports online, kind of see what's going on, looking it up, and we should chat with the patient. So how about we come over here, and I think she has kind of a concern, or more of a feeling with the kid patients, because she did lose a baby. And something I think that she's thinking about is Julio. Julio is, they flirted in the past. He's a really good family friend, all that kind of stuff. And I'm wondering if Valentina kind of feels like, she does kind of want a baby. She spent that weekend with all of her really strong, independent, sisters kind of people, like her friends and all that stuff, and Alice had such a background, where she was able to kind of raise her own kid and really do what she felt like she wanted to do and all that stuff. So I don't know, maybe she's kind of having in the works that maybe Julio would be a good replacement kind of person to have a baby with. She could just be it'll just be one night, I'm not asking anything from you, you're already in the family, so you could see the kid all the time if you want, at family functions, things like that. And I'm getting older, I don't have that many more years left, in the whole sense of waiting and my whole boy love life kind of thing has been going to gaga, and so maybe me just kind of having a baby with someone that I can trust and that's already in the family a bit, then it may be better, because who knows, I know that you'd love that baby, or you'd love your kid, but you don't have to have kind of, you don't have to kind of have the relationship you might think that you need to have. So I don't know. It looks like we kind of need to like have some new patients in here. Hopefully there's some waiting. Okay, perfect. There are. So we're going to go ahead and admit this patient to the bed and admit this patient to the bed so that we're able to kind of examine them, do the uncomfortable, do the like actual stuff and all that stuff, because we are a little bit behind on today's work. We haven't done too much and it's already 10. I mean, granted, we're starving, but, you know, food will come. Food will come. Healthcare is more important, I guess. So we're going to kind of have a nice little chat with this Camila Tongal kind of girl. We're going to go ahead and check her ears and swab for a sample. And I think we're going to go ahead and admit this cute little girl. Her name is Etta. Or maybe we could adopt a kid. That could be something she could look into. We don't have too much money to do that, but I definitely think that that's something that Valentina would for sure consider, whether, depending, I guess, on Julio's answer, because I feel like the easiest way to get a kid and be able to really, like, talk to them and stuff like that, or, like, really be able to just kind of take care of them without anything getting too complicated, is through having a baby yourself. But, you know, I know she would be down to kind of adopt as well. So I don't know what we're doing, but I'm trying to see if we can check her ears and swab her for a sample if we could. Come on, Valentina, like, get your job done, dude. I don't know what the hell you're doing. It's not that crazy. So she should be swabbing for a sample, which is good. And then we should be checking her ears, which seem to look good, I think. Yeah, okay, I think we're looking good. So now we kind of need to analyze the patient sample, which I think it's more this thing. So let's analyze this, and then we'll go ahead and get ourselves some food, because I know she's starving. I know she is, and I know she's trying to buy a freaking snack every other day. Wait, maybe I want her to buy that sandwich instead. We'll buy the sandwich. So I'm going to have her quickly analyze these things and then take like a little lunch break, which I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I typically lunch around like 1 or 1:30. In college, I gave myself like an hour in between 2 of my classes for me to have lunch. No, I actually gave myself like 2 hours, maybe like an hour and a half, 2 hours, because my class ended at 11, 12-ish, and then I'd have lunch at 1. So I would kind of go get a coffee, work on any little things that I might need to do, and then I would go ahead and I would get, I don't know what I'm saying. I would get food after that. So anyway, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and transfer the patient case so that we can kind of get this rolling, get this going, because it doesn't look like we're doing too well on our, like, it's not like our first day, but we've definitely been in this job for a little bit and we're not doing too well, which is very questionable. Maybe that's kind of something we need to think about in seeing if Valentina is really cut out for this job, because it doesn't look like she's very inspired. You know, she's kind of like going super slow, and maybe it's because she had a long weekend, like, I'll give it to her, but with being a doctor, you kind of have to be on your feet at all times, and it looks like Valentina is more of a slow paced kind of person, which is something we need to take into consideration. So maybe she should become like a teacher, or maybe a writer. Maybe she should just become like a gardener, things like that, or have a part-time job, be self-employed. Like, who really knows? So, because the workday's almost up and we haven't done that much. We kind of like suck, I'm not gonna lie. So we're gonna go ahead and transfer the patient case, kind of get that going a little bit. And then let's see if we can kind of take this. No, we can't even. Okay, let's try to admit her to a bed. I don't think we're gonna have any kind of time for this. Yeah, because this kid has been like standing here this whole time. Like, we tried to bring her to this bed, but she was not for it at all. So kind of, let's go. Okay, I don't know. I just think that maybe Valentina isn't cut out for this whole job career. And like, fair enough, it could be that like my computer is just kind of glitching a lot, but I don't know. I feel like it's a sign that maybe she just isn't cut out to be a doctor. She's kind of slow. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, we really don't have time for any of this. We'll try to take her temperature, but it's already 3 o'clock. Like, I think we're just gonna end up leaving. Yeah, so we did pretty bad. Not even gonna lie. I think I'll say it's the weekend. We can go ahead and kind of blame it on the weekend, but yeah, I'm not 100% sure about that. So I think we should look into adopting today. I think that would be kind of interesting to look into and kind of see what we could do about that, because Valentina, she did want that baby. She wanted that baby whether Santiago was going to be with her or not. And sad to say, the stress just got too much for her, and it got too strong, and she wasn't able to really go for it all. So let's kind of explore, especially since it's raining, we have a little bit of time. So let's kind of go over here to our computer and let's, I think it's order. I know it's not kind of weird. I don't know. I think it's order. No, maybe it's not. Socialize, program, donate, comedy, social, web. Browse parenting forums. Fair enough. Household, go on vacation, volunteer activities, moves, adopt. Okay, I don't want to spend $1,000. I just kind of want to look at it, because again, we're not super big in the money banks right now, but I don't think looking at kids or, really questioning it and thinking about it all, is that bad? So let's just kind of look what's out there, see, there are a lot of babies, babies. Kendall looks so cute, and so does Joy. Oh my gosh, Jamal is freaking bopping. He's a freaking cutie. Courtney, Nora looks so cute. Oh my gosh, I kind of really like Nora. I really like Jamal, and I like Nora. Oh my gosh. And then of course all these little babies, like Gerald, Kendall, literally, I would adopt them all if I could. I wonder, I don't know, wow, Nora's really catching my eyes. I wonder if maybe we could talk to her. Okay, I wish that you could have a test trial with the kids. I know that kind of sounds weird, but I don't know. I'm just going to have her search for some vampire secrets. I think it's just kind of funny. So, but who knows? Maybe she would be down for, adopting or something like that. So, I do think, though, we should go and visit Jose. And we should kind of, see Charlie. And we should see... sorry about that. I kind of messed up my thing a little bit. So, we're going to go, and we're going to go to see... Jose, and hopefully we'll be able to see Charlie. I know it says that he's not there, but maybe we'll be able to see kind of Charlie. I really just want to kind of chat with Adeline, because with her kind of having baby fever, I feel like someone that was really, really good with her and really, really close with her and almost became her own kind of child was Adeline. So I think Valentina's just trying to figure out if maybe this is a passing moment or maybe this is something more serious or something like that. So she's going to come over here, see Adeline, and tell her an outrageous story, tell her all about the weekend, and just kind of check in with her, see how she's doing, because Adeline is a sweetheart baby child, literally the cutest in the whole world, and just kind of brighten her day and tell her what's up, and obviously Alice is just kind of chilling out here. She looks like she's having some issues, some real issues, so I'm gonna try to help her out a quick second. Let me see if I can kind of do anything to help her out. I don't know, I'm not 100% sure. I think she's good. Maybe she figured it out. That's good, that's fine. So we're gonna kind of knock on the door in here so we can kind of be able to be entered into their household. But we are going to spend a little bit of time with Adeline, just kind of see how she's been doing, because we are very, very close. Very, very close with Adeline. She is honestly our child. Obviously not, but she pretty much is our little child girl. And I love her little chancalas. They're so, so cute. And Adeline's yeah, I've been chilling. I've been kind of just doing whatever. School's been pretty good. It's Saturday, so, I've just been taking the day for myself. That's weird. Is it Saturday and she works on the weekends? Oh, sure. So she only has Thursdays and Fridays off, which is interesting because everyone typically has the weekend off. But again, I'm not gonna bump it till I try it, kind of thing. So we should be able to come on in and say hello. I do know that they got a new house, that they, with the whole, Charlie and all that, they did have to go ahead and get a new house, which very much looks super, super nice. We're going to go ahead and brighten Jose's day, kind of ask what's been going on with him, ask about any kind of possible wedding plans that he could be going with. He also left these to burn, honestly, so I'm gonna try to go ahead and like help fix that and like make them for him so he doesn't burn his house down. But yeah, this is their new house. So they have a nice big backyard that's, I thought it was fenced in all the way, but apparently it's not. They have a little room for Charlie, which since he's a child, I don't think that this bed works for him anymore, so I'm not 100% where he's sleeping. Or they don't need that anymore. I mean, they have like a little bed for themselves. And then this is Adeline's room. She has like a little cute bed and like some stuff and all that stuff. And it's super cute, honestly. Oh, maybe Charlie's been sleeping down here until they get a new bed. But they do have a guest room for anyone that needs to kind of stay over or sleep or something like that. That's typically where like Ale will crash whenever he needs to. Or maybe Alice's mom, anything like that. So what's happening? What is she doing? Is she leaving? Alice is such a pretty freaking girl, but she does have a part-time job, so she is making her way. She's a very strong girl, and oh my gosh, she's just so cute. I want to see her and Jose make a baby together. I don't know if that's in the works or in the plans, because Jose is getting a little bit older, but they do have an extra room that they could change at any time and to be another thing like that. So we're going to ask about how he feels about Alice, how he really sees it all going, everything like that. And I also would like to know what he thinks about Julio. So maybe we can ask him kind of what's up with Julio también. Like maybe if he could think that it would be a good idea to kind of like not force a relationship or force a baby. Where is Alice? Why can I never find her? Where can I never find her? It's so weird. Why doesn't she pop up? Hello? That's so weird. Okay, well then I guess we'll ask about Adeline. That was weird. I don't know why we can't ask about, like, Alice, which is literally his, like... I still think they're fiancés. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty... Like, oh, good, I heard you became with Jared. I had no idea who this Jared Lowley is. He might have easily been the firefighter we tried to seduce in the last part, but I don't even know. So, I'm going to ask if Jose wants any kids, like, maybe for future reference. Maybe he wants, like, maybe he would. I like Adeline. She's pretty cool. I'd hope so. That is your daughter, so. I would like to know if Jose, he looks like he does want more kids, so... That could be something really exciting for the future. Like maybe he's thinking about kind of really sealing it down, sealing the deal with Alice, which I think we're all for. We really are all for that. So we're gonna go ahead and finish making these eggs for him because we're not trying to have him burn down this freaking house. It looks like Adeline is coming in and kind of being like, hey there, hey y'all, what's up? Because, I don't know, I want to know where Charlie is, though. I'd like to see if Charlie could kind of come over, because now that he's like a big boy, we could kind of talk to him and, really get to know him a bit more, so. I don't know where he is. It's so weird that wow, we are level 9 cooking skill. That is crazy to me. So I also think we should go ahead and go to the bathroom. Is Charlie here and I'm just not seeing him, or... Excuse me. Excuse me. Or maybe he signed up for Boy Scouts or something, but I don't see him. I wish that Charlie was here. And why is this bear so cute? Oh, I think it was like that brown bear that has the pink heart, and then like, yeah, they just kind of like, they made it bigger, which is really cute. I really like that a lot, actually. So we're just kind of enjoying ourselves, having a nice dinner. I don't think Jose thinks too much about like having the baby thing. I think he's like, you kind of need to talk to Julio about that. Like, if you really think that like that's what you want to do, and maybe you want to adopt, like, you just don't want to rush into something and not be prepared for it. And Valentina gets that, like he's trying to just like be comfortable and like, you know, make her like figure it out, and like especially if she has this new job, it'll be harder to raise a kid and things like that, especially if they come from a home. But he also does encourage the fact of like, you know, maybe you should like adopt somebody, because that's the best way to really like save somebody, like help someone's life out. But you have to think if you're going to give them a better life or a worse life if you're never going to be home. So I don't think it's ever like Valentina has ever thought that like it would come down to her trying to decide like career over family. But you know, I think easily today, you know, we could kind of tell that the whole career part wasn't really in her back pocket, you know, like she's very just like ready to do whatever she wants, anything she needs to do. So who knows, maybe she would just kind of drop this career and go on to other things, because it's not that she doesn't have many skills, but I don't know. Like she is a top 10 tier painter, which I had no idea. I don't know how I didn't know that, but maybe she could kind of just go back to painting and doing her own thing and making like a child's life happy. Who knows? But I think she's gonna go ahead and kind of say goodbye to Jose and Adeline and be like, it was really good seeing you. Tell Charlie and all them that I said hey, and I like, you know, I said whatever. So I think we're gonna try and go ahead and give him a hug, and maybe give Adeline a little hug as well, and then we'll go ahead and head back home. Oh, we can kiss her cheek. That's so cute. And then we'll go ahead and go home. So I definitely think that Jose has given her a lot to think about, that if she wants to be this doctor person, that maybe it's not a best idea to adopt a kid. But, you know, if you're able to kind of figure out another way or another lifestyle, then maybe it would be something refreshing and good for you to kind of, like, save a kid's life. Something like that. So Valentina definitely has a lot of things to think about. I don't know why she's so confident. She's glamorous presence from compliment. Feeling attractive after getting a real nice compliment about my body. Oh, good for her. Good for her. Okay, so I think she's going to kind of say goodbye, and then I guess we will see you guys tomorrow. Alright guys, so it has been after work, and she actually got a promotion to medical assistant, and we also invited over Julio because she wants to really kind of, you know, talk about this, kind of like ask his opinion, you know, see if like even he would be down to kind of do something like this with her, because this is like a big responsibility, and it's something that she doesn't want to take lightly and everything like that. So I think she's gonna kind of like, you know, set him down, just kind of talk about the old times, talk about the whole like, do you got banta? I don't know if you guys have watched Too Hot to Handle, but that is one of my favorite lines. I watched Too Hot to Handle with one of my best friends, and it was just a funny freaking time and experience. I don't know what's going on. Like I hate when The Sims just sometimes like doesn't like work the way you want it to work. You know what I mean? So we're gonna kind of not get to know obviously, but like we're kind of like just asking him what's up, asking him like how it's been going, things like that. A little intimidating that she's like standing right above him. Like I'm not gonna lie. But just kind of see how he's been doing, things like that, you know, because we do have a flirtation with him, and you know, I don't know, I feel like something could easily bloom in between Julio and Valentina, but I'm not 100% sure. So we're gonna kind of ask him what's up, kind of see how he's doing, ask if maybe he has kids, you know, kind of ask like the more personal questions, you know what I mean, kind of ask about if he has kids, his income, which I know is a very, very forward, but we just kind of need to know. So he doesn't have any kids as of now, because Julio is kind of a mysterious dude. Like he's, like we know him, but nobody really knows too much about his personal life. We are his family. We're there for him at all times, but we just kind of like leave it to that. So we'll see if he kind of wants kids, you know, if that's something that would like kind of be in his realm. He says I have nothing, so it looks like he doesn't do too well for himself, but that's fair. Like we can't say too much because it's not like we are some crazy, like super crazy whatever kind of people. He says he's open to the idea of having kids, so you know, that's something that's good for her. You know, she kind of wants to, you know, maybe have a deeper conversation about like maybe having kids with her, but it doesn't have to be anything, you know. And we'll see if he's single, because I think that's something that's important as well. Like, nothing we want to mess up or something like that. Like, if he's in a relationship, then it is cruel of us to ask him to kind of make this commitment with us and see if like he'd have a kid with us. Just, and again, she's kind of trying to like hint around the idea, kind of see what's up. He is single, so you know, and she's kind of just like saying like, this is kind of what I want. I don't know if you'd be down. Like, yeah, I feel like we do well with each other. Like, we're really close. We're friends. We're a little flirty. Like, it doesn't have to be anything too crazy. Um, like, I want you to be able to kind of do whatever you want to do. But, you know, maybe... And he likes, you know, doing all these things, loved ones, very affectionate. Like, he's a very good guy. He is, but it just, you know, I don't know. And maybe she can kind of, like, kiss him and just kind of see, like, if he's never had woohoo. I don't know about that. I think that's a lie. I think he definitely has. He's been a player in the past, but he also has been a very focused sim on what he wants to do and anything like that. Like, more mainly on, like, what he needs to kind of get done to kind of keep it all like rolling and bowling and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know, guys. I don't know what you guys think. Like, would you see them? Do you think that they'd have like a baby together? Like, they can easily kind of get romantic at any point. Like, they've always kind of been able to do that, and you know, they fit really well together, but it just never really seemed like, you know, they would be in a relationship. You know what I mean? Like, they never really ever saw each other like that. Like, they always saw each other as attractive. Like, you know, they don't deny that they find each other attractive, but they never really find, and they love each other, but they never really could see if their love could be something more romantic and like serious. You know, like their first kiss was each other. You know, like they had that whole like romance kind of like, oh, like, you're really cute, whatever, because they kind of grew up together, and she was able to, like, they were both able to kind of figure it all out and whatever, but, I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you think that they could, like, have a baby together and that not be weird, or what do you think? Like, I don't know, or maybe she should adopt somebody, maybe. But they definitely, you know, they definitely have the passion for each other, just not the realness. And I don't know at the end of the day if it's better to have kind of a baby together or not. I can't tell you. I definitely need your guys' input as soon as possible, please, because this is something that's super scary and curious and everything like that. Like, they get along so well, but who knows if it could really work out in a serious way. Well, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this part. I hope you guys were able to kind of figure out some things with me. Leave any kind of suggestions or what you think down below, anything like that. What really, like, Valentina should be focusing on, everything like that. Well, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next part. Bye, guys.